sunny weather has returned, and as you can see, I forgot my sandals. Yes. So the perfect thing that you always need at the beach is to cover up. This one, Viadore. The belt, yes, Viadore. Oh wait, hold on a minute. The top is bisingle. The belt is Viadore. You see all the sailboats coming out today? We might have a traffic jam again out here. So here we are with Oldecam for OFN with comments on the headlines of today. Obama criticizes McCain for naive foreign policy.
Well, any time that you tell people that you're going to meet with all the terror leaders of the world without expecting them to give you anything in return, it's dumb. Because McCain said that he would meet with Hezbollah, but he had preconditions.
Bush fails to win Saudi help on gas prices.
Yeah, the price is now $128 a barrel because they know the Democrats are preparing to teach the Saudis a valuable lesson.
With less than 100 days before the Beijing Olympics begin, many wonder whether or not U.S. athletes should protest China.
No, I mean, let's put it this way, God has already protested.
Congress plows past critics to pass the Farm Bill.
Yeah, there's lots of pork in that pork.
The critics lost a congressional seat they held since 1994.
Well, they ran an idiot.
American Airlines and the Federal Aviation Administration are at loggerheads over a safety compliance issue that stranded 350,000 travelers.
See, the problem is the airline industry doesn't care. FAA won't do anything because they don't have the authority, and Congress is going to step in and kick the butts of all the airlines.
Appalachia is not Obama country.
No, it's going to all be McCain country, and Obama cannot win without that part of the world that he considers to be rednecks.
First foreign rescue team in China faces delays.
Yeah, because they don't want people messing around in their country. But they don't need us because they got like 20 million soldiers that could do the work.
Burma's government has been guilty of inhuman treatment of cyclone survivors.
Well, yeah, but once again, they don't care either. It's a dictatorship.
Prime Minister Nuri Kamal al-Maliki offered amnesty and cash payments to Sunni insurgents.
That's what they call appeasement, folks.
Texas officials sue U.S. over border fence.
Yeah, I mean they're wanting it stopped because it basically destroys the look of people's backyards.
What?
Yeah, but they said they're not getting adequate remuneration for loss of the view.
Oh. Traders push crude oil and gasoline futures to new highs.
Yeah. A few minutes ago, $128 a barrel. They say it'll be $130 before the weekend's over.
John McCain, the presumptive GOP nominee, is cleaning up some ethical entanglements after news outlets questioned his campaign's association to some questionable supporters.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got people that are giving him support that basically don't really support him. They got their own little issues that they want to get out into the public.
UNC's chance for global ban on cluster bombs.
Not going to happen because militaries like to kill as many people as they can, and they're taking landmines away, so they got to have another method.
Childhood anxiety may worsen anorexia.
Any excuse for people yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's people that don't want to face up to the fact that they got a problem. They give them excuses for having a problem now.
It's just like giving people excuses to be fat, too.
That's right.
Obama reacts fast to Bush on diplomacy.
And most of the Democrats are wishing he would shut his mouth. But Obama gets off script, he's really bad.
Treasury Secretary says markets are calmer now.
Yeah, like, we know that.
Researchers warn of nitrogen hazard to environment.
Nitrogen, nitrogen is present everywhere. And on top, which is really funny because everybody wanting nitrogen automobiles, and now we got a problem with nitrogen.
Construction of new homes increased by the biggest percentage in more than 2 years in April.
Yeah, of course, that was set out by the National Board of Realtors, which still has not admitted that there's a housing problem.
Armed Forces Day, who supports the troops?
Well, only people that are running for election.
Athletes, not politics, define the Olympics.
Politics have defined the Olympics since Berlin.
Workers at a Las clinic linked to more than 80 cases of hepatitis routinely mishandled injection equipment, medication vials, failed to perform basic hand hygiene.
They didn't do much wrong, did they?
No. A recent survey by Habu of youth aged 11 to 18 recently revealed, among other statistics, that the PlayStation 3 is a console of choice for teenagers.
Of course, this was done by the PR people for something.
Yeah,
We has a different point of view.
I bet they do. The new Google open source package will actively allow users to build their own mobile cell phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the Google phone. I mean, you get GPS included with it, so why would you want to go buy a GPS system? Which is probably why GPS is dying at the moment.
Yeah, as they become more popular on the cell phones.
That's right.
Low levels of vitamin D spell trouble for breast cancer patients.
Yeah, I mean, basically everything spells trouble for people today. I mean, they didn't used to have high levels of vitamin D, so how do they not have breast cancer in those days? They actually died before they got to be my age, that's all.
Oh, is that how they did it?
That's
Contaminated dried dog food contributed to a salmonella outbreak in 2007 that sickened at least 70 people in 19 states in 2006 and 2007.
Yeah, it seems that people are eating the dog food, including children.
Opposition party has rejected the Burma junta's claim that more than 92% of voters approved a military-backed constitution.
Dictatorships always seem to have like 90% of the vote.
Hey, maybe that's the way you can tell if they're a dictatorship.
That's right.
Centennial bulb still burning after 107 years.
They have lots of excuses. My idea is it's probably not the same bulb, no matter what they say.
I know, and that's been in the news at least a couple times.
It's in a quake area.
Ah.
I mean, the thing shakes. It's a filament, and if it shakes enough, it breaks. But they contribute its longevity to the fact that it's not turned off, and that it's that it's a better quality bulb. Well, no, probably been more than one bulb.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Too often people are expected to do too much when they're doing something for nothing.